Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Malika, and I just wanted to pop on real quick. I went live a little earlier, but I don't think I said what I wanted to say fully or whatever. And I think I am going to start going live more on my channel, just popping up randomly. But anyways, I wanted to talk about the shame of I wanted to talk about a few things, and I'm trying to make this video less than 10 minutes, but I haven't uploaded on this channel. Well, I just uploaded a snippet of my song, Devil's Play. I'm still working on it, so I don't know when I'll release. I've been doing like behind the scenes, I've been turning my poetry into music. So that's one of the ways in which I'm authentically expressing myself and just the journey of life and the things that I've been through, and the journey through spirituality and self-development and consciousness and everything that's just going on in the world. And so I feel like my glasses are like off-centered, but anyways, and so yeah, so I just wanted to talk about the energy that's kind of going on in the world right now. What I'm sensing is that we are all kind of like being called, sort of like my previous video where I was saying like we're being called inward, to turn back inward, to kind of do some inner reflection, to do some self-reflection, to kind of see the new direction in which our lives are taking off into. And there might be, like I was saying in my last video, a lot of stop and go where you feel like you're accelerating, and then the other part of you feels like you're not moving at all. And that's kind of because we're in this energy of re-evaluating how we want to move forward and where we want to go. And some of us are needing to rest more and rejuvenate more. And I've been talking about this on my tarot channel too, link in the description box, about how we are some of us are needing to rest more, and some of us are just making unexpected changes in our lives that we necessarily didn't see coming. But you know, as somebody who studies astrology, and I channel the energy of the universe to see like what's going on, and I'm very observant, and I'm just watchful of the things that are happening around me in society and within myself. I feel like those of you can relate to what I'm talking about. And so with the North Node going into Taurus and the South Node going into Scorpio, of course, those of you that don't follow astrology won't know what I'm talking about, but just briefly, the North Node is where the direction we're supposed to be headed in, and the South Node is all of the things that we are, getting rid of. So with the South Node in Scorpio, it's like anything that doesn't please you, doesn't give you pleasure, that isn't fun, that isn't pleasurable is the best word. Anything that doesn't, add sensuality to your daily routine. And I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about sensuality, creativity, inspiration. Those things we're releasing. Any type of deep-seated things in your life, memories, trauma, things that just don't serve you anymore. Those things you'll be moving away from. Repressed feelings and emotion, repressed expression of self. You'll be moving away from that into Taurus energy, which is ruled by Venus, which is all about us expressing our sensuality, expressing the things that make us feel good, the the luxuriousness of life and all of that energy. And so lately I've just been I've been feeling that pull. Like, I definitely am evolving and growing. And you all have seen my evolution and growth on this channel. And I talked about this in my 2021 overview, but I am not the same person who was doing hair and makeup reviews. I'm not the same person who was getting on here talking about my journey and self-love and all of that. I'm constantly evolving, and I'm expressing myself in a different way now. Even like, I've been more so expressing myself through writing music and recording music, and it's just a hobby right now, but it's a way for me to express kind of what the energy is that I'm experiencing, and what the energy is that I'm experiencing for the collective. And I go more into detail, like, with this stuff over on my tarot channel, through the different readings that I do for the different zodiac signs, because I'm picking up on this collective energy too. But I wanted to talk about, if you've been feeling called in a new direction, if you've been feeling like completely changing ship, or just changing how you operate. For me, I've been feeling pulled more inward, where I don't feel like I don't want to come on to this space unless I have something authentic to share, or spirit is really moving me to share it to the public. Like, I've been sharing my music clips in my stories, and I've had to kind of break free of that. What are they going to think about me and my wild ideas and my music and all of this? Because, like I said, I'm always shifting and I'm always changing. And I just came to the realization, you can't be afraid to show those. You can't be afraid to evolve, one, and you cannot be afraid to show different aspects of yourself. It's a part of your authentic expression of who you truly are and on this earthly plane. And I'm multifaceted. You can't box me in. You can't put me in a box. Oh, she just does, an occasional vlog. She just does, all these self-love and get yourself together and everything's kumbaya. No, sometimes that's not me, Sometimes I'm just in a different headspace, You can't box me in. And I think that's the thing. Like, I think that some of us might be afraid to show different aspects of ourselves, not just on social media, but in our reality, in our environment. And you have to break past that. And I'm not afraid to say, like, yeah, I've had thoughts in the back of my mind, like, what will they think, da 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 da. And at the end of the day, you can't people please, and you can't give a fuck about what people think. And if you are on social media and you're worried about losing followers, or you're worrying about, losing business or whatever, I would say that you're allowed to be who you are, and there's no shame in your authenticity. So keep sharing. And I'm sharing this to show y'all the real human, or show y'all an example of me doing that. Like, me putting that snippet of my music out was me pushing past the shame of being in my authentic expression of who I am. I'm not ashamed of, creating music and knowing that it's super low quality, and like, I'm just having fun. I'm just expressing myself, and then like sometimes I'm like, should I share my opinions on these certain things? And I'm like, this is my social media. This is my channel. Sometimes you do need to think before you share certain things, but I want to be in a community full of like-minded individuals who are just trying to figure out their way through this life, who aren't afraid of not only being themselves, but sharing weird things. Like, I've been watching a documentary lately on, I think it's called Tartania or the Tartanians or something like that. Like, I've been just researching the I think they call it mud floods or something like that. I've been going down a rabbit hole of that. Like, I've been looking more into human design, which uses astrology and like this method to tell you about how you authentically, how you were designed to work, not work, but live your life and live it in a way that is going to be more beneficial to you. And it's called human design, but you do need to know your birth time, day, and city to access that kind of knowledge. You need to know the time of your birth is what I'm saying. But anyways, I've been going down those rabbit holes. I've been like just expanding my consciousness and my awareness of these different concepts and ideas. And I don't always agree with them. But I'm of the mind that how can you truly learn if you're never willing to experience, if you're never willing to step outside of what you think is right and wrong, what you think is the truth and what you think isn't the truth, to expand your knowledge, to expand your reality, your environment. And even if you're not going to pick up on those things, like, still, isn't it amazing to just learn all these different concepts? That's how I feel. And like, I'm just on the next wave of my journey. And I feel like we all are on the next wave of our journey. So please, please, please don't feel afraid to evolve. One day you might be sharing how you love, how like you get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. So anyways, I'm gonna go. It is snowing and very cold today where I'm at. And yeah, I'm just gonna, I still feel called to go outside. So I might just do that. But yeah, I'm just vibing. I'm just on a wave. Like, I can feel the rebirth in me happening, and the death of the old way of myself and the old way that I expressed myself and everything like that. And just riding with that beauty, with that realness. I don't think we find a lot of real people in our environments a lot anymore, because everybody's trying to put on a persona of who they want people to see them as, and I'm not doing that anymore. I used to be very serious about like how I wanted the public to see me, especially on this platform, but I just want to express myself. I just want to be true to myself, and I don't care like if people feel I'm a contradiction one day. That's okay. I'm just being me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being me. Like, I've been through a lot in life, and I'm not hiding in the shadows anymore. So peace.